Well, time for Prison World. Apparently this won #1 in a competition of Ultra Deluxe, so technically this is spoilers for a vanilla Baba Zoo level, but the idea is basically you push Keke into here, then break Keke is pushed, so now we can put text over Keke. Then when we do Keke Izu, we can push upwards and break wall is stop, so that's the idea here. What, is the wind trying to move away from it? What the? Okay, looks like we're not winning that one. Oh my gosh, we're playing as the car? Amazing. Floating in a tin can. Alright, so, there's going to be variations of this level. Texas Pipe will obviously fail. We can try to make Text This Fall happen. Oh, I guess that's what it is. We want to have Text This Fall happen here. So now we can break the pipe as stop. That, what the heck just happened? Okay, we broke pipe as stop and then immediately came back next turn. Ugh. What about the inverse? Did I try that? So like here. Okay, now pipe is stop is gone. There we go. So now we can do pipe is. There we go. Alright, level 2. Minimum security, huh? Back. Oh, back is the worstest property, as we all know. Back makes you try to go back to your previous moves. So we need just... all we're doing is we're gonna stand in this position, put this here, then do Baba's back. So because previously we were at that spot, we can just do that and break wall is stop now. Alright, and then we extend all of our back moves and there we go. Baba's win. This is why we don't like thinking about the back property. Okay, another minimum security. Okay, so now we cannot modify the Baba Zoo to put a different protagonist here. Okay, honestly, I stared at this for several minutes, just idling, because I thought it was impossible. And I could not come up with an idea until I came back and went for a second solution, but basically the issue is you can't do this, which is a normal idea, because rocket shift doesn't do anything. And it would seem like if you get something stuck in here, it's forced to face to the right, which doesn't do anything useful. Then I got paranoid about Baba's shift, so you can mess with background objects. But okay, now I do have the foresight, and all the pieces line up for what this puzzle is actually about. So, what is it about? Well, it's putting both of the objects at the edges right here, like this. The whole idea is that we're going to make one of the objects solid, and then we're going to be shift. So, the way this is going to work is we're going to stand the vase and then push up. The rock is push here. That is very good because it's preventing this thing from moving up. So I don't change the wall as stop position, but then I have Baba, who is shifting the vase upwards. So now the vase's shifting direction will be up. Once again, it's one of those levels that you need to care about facing direction, but the creators decided to be annoying and use objects that don't show their facing direction. But anyway, the vase is facing up, so now when I push downwards, it's shifting the text upwards, and I can break wall as stop. We need to change facing direction. That's all level is. Okay, level 4 now. Cramp Hell. Okay, well, this is more cramped than before, and the structure level is very different. Due to the way pull works, I can't get this over to the left edge right now. It would also seem like a transformation is just out of reach, maybe? Like, I can switch characters. So, I can also make Cliff as you, but no, that wouldn't work because it's defeat and then we have no more playable objects. I was hoping to switch characters like this, but then what do? That doesn't work because I'm not inside the Cliff as stop. How about I do that? Then I'm inside the Cliff as stop. Nice, now Cliff as stop is gone. However, Cliff is still defeat, so I need to turn it into Cliff as pull. Alright, very nice. And I just need to screw around until Cliff as defeat is gone. There we go. Now Cliff is win. Or we should get rid of Cliff as pull first. Okay, hold on. This should be easy, but I moved around too many of these and it's annoying now. Get these off. Can I do this? Can I break? Yes, I can break Cliff as pull. Now I can just do Cliff as win easily. Alright, there we go. Cliff as win. Alright, level 5. There's access to level 5. Waterlogged. Okay, weird color scheme for a water level, but we have wall is stop and still. Wall is preventing the wall from being transformed, and the still will prevent it from being moved. So we can't do like water is pull. That's not going to work. So what's the idea here? Keke's pull you can make. Why is Keke... when did Keke become blue? Anyway, so I want to break this wall rule, right? But how? Maybe there's a way to turn this entire structure vertical? Like, change to say Keke is you instead, but that would require something else. The idea with that one would be... we do something like this. Yeah, maybe the pull needs to use buffer text? Too late. Well, the setup seems right. I just need Keke to be here. Okay, so that did work. The setup was very good. And now this is vertical. Okay, why did I do this? We could actually put a big difference between the verticals of these. I mean, it's weird that I decided to... wait. Okay, I don't know if what I did with the verticals was just necessary, or I just randomly, cluelessly decided to do it. Bake. Yes, I noticed the thing at the bottom. It's suspicious, but I don't know how to interact with it yet. Shut up. If you pull in here, you can't change it to nudge, so I need something different. Can we get into, like, here, then put Bob at the bottom? Freaking nudge timings. No! Here, I switched it so now Baba is in the hole. Now we should be able to do Keke as Bob and get on with it. I mean, Baba is Keke and get on with life. There. Now we have this mega gap between them, and now we can break the wall statement. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. Freaking pull levels. Anyway, Industrial Breakout. I'm already playing as two characters, and I even can use the squish trick on the top Baba as you, maybe. That wouldn't be a good idea, though. So, Wall is Keke is already being prevented because Wall is Wall over here. So, what are you gonna do? Wall is you? Seems highly unlikely. Can get bigger space and do that. And then I guess, hypothetically, if we had Keke as shift facing upwards, then it could get the wall into place. Let's set up Baba as shift, maybe, and then here. Let me set up text with a mega desync. And then what? We just do Keke as shift now? Did I already prepare everything? Oh. I guess I did. I, for some reason, was expecting it to be a little harder, but seems like I got it. Although it's going to be annoying again, because we're messing with this mega character here, but alright, here we go. Wall is win. Oh, there you go. Prison operators. Okay, immediately there is an alternator going on in the transformation between Rock and Baba. So, why is there flag available? Is there object duplication? Also, there's no water is sinking. You just go through here. I mean, I could do this to move the entire structure upwards. So it's in range of flag. I don't know how it helps if it's in range of flag. I'm just trying to get some object duplication potentially happening. Should I be Baba now? This does not feel correct. I can change to flag as you right here, but I can't change the flag to anything then. Maybe I was supposed to turn the statement vertical. By the way, I didn't show it yet, but that's the duplication I want to see, but I still need to be controlling the character afterwards. Doesn't a rock is rock do it? I was wondering about that, but I think I see a setup that might work. You can do rock is rock here, then switch to Baba and you gain control of Baba. Okay, that's cool and all, but we did probably get too much text trapped, maybe? You know, I realized that flag is Baba would win this outright, but now with rock ability gone, how am I gonna move this to the right? Also this looks bad as well. We can't get to flag now. Wait, then let's turn ourselves back into Baba. Can I try this? Okay, rock is you. And I can move the is out, and I can do flag is rock! Okay, jeez. Wow. That took so long to find the correct setup. But there we go. Wall is win. Okay, level 8. I think this is like a computer-themed circuit level gateway. Okay, text is defeat. I already see at the very bottom. That means that if I try the squish trick, text is defeat, so it will kill the Baba. That's not very good to see. Text you will destroy everything. There's like letter Y's in the like over here. Very strange. But okay, how do we even approach this? You can't barely do anything. Yeah, text is stop it. Pretty much does nothing interesting either. The only other idea is maybe like doing that and then maybe wall is Baba. If you did Baba's text then wall is Baba, we might have a chance. But you would need the perfect setup to get this Baba's text to happen while Baba is stacked on the wall is stop. So, something like that. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's extend the gap using that one little block there, and... Wow, what a disappointment. That's not where we wanted to squish. Maybe do this from above. No. Actually... I also, like... Even though I don't have the correct step yet, the Baba Zoo also needs to be modified. So that the wall can get in the way and break, well, no. Whatever. That was not a competently executed train of thought. It's like, I want it to be there, but that makes Baba is wall. Do we need to use this Baba Zoo as in some buffer or something? So I got to this situation that uses you as a buffer text. Interesting. I mean, the one thing is, of course, we're not you at this point. I don't know how to fix it. We clearly do not want this either. Oh, if we did Baba's oh wait, no, that is possible. Okay, fine. Just turn this vertical, so we can say Baba is Baba at the very end, right? Baba is Baba. I think this is the setup. Okay, very nice. Then we do this, down, Baba's Bob. Notice that Baba's Bob is not really having an effect here besides buffer text. This Bob is only buffer text, so that Baba's text can work. We do this, and we can break, well, we break the Baba's text, and there we go. Now it's just a matter of dealing with all the nonsense. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, we're done. Just get all the Babas into one. Okay, there we go. Babas win. Level 9, Mental Confine. We're playing as 3 Babas, and we'd like to get out, but clearly stuff is in the way. Very minimalist level. That's incredible. I think we have to get an is smuggled through, isn't it? Oh my gosh. What a level. I don't think I remember this as an idea. So, the idea must be that we're squishing a Baba into the is, and then we're gonna also push it out. Don't quite know how exactly it works. And how to get the perfect gaps that we need. Like something like this. Having trouble separating them properly. I don't know, maybe like that. Alright, does this work? In like that? Whoops. Okay, after this, we want one of the Babas to stop doing this. Actually, do we really need this many ises? Figure maybe we can move one down. Because now the frontmost Baba is the one that's in the way. So I need some way to harmlessly get rid of it. Alternatively, this isn't the right place for the is stack, but hard to believe that it's on this vertical. What would it look like anyway? You would do that and then press right. Not that far off from a potentially working idea. Except I'll need to deal with the vertical. Okay, this might work. Bump the left wall, please. Oh. Oh, very sad. So my second right push ruins it. Alright, how about this setup? So we have these 3 ises going down. I've loaded the Baba inside an is. Push, push. There we go, it's out. Hopefully there's no trouble with getting it back in. Yeah, okay, this should be easy. You just do Baba's win. There we go. Okay, level 10 now. Maximum security. I don't know if that means like it's the highest difficulty. Okay, immediately we're falling. Okay, we probably need to fix that. We need to do this trick to get it away from being fall. Now revert means that if I have a transformation property, revert transfers it back into its original object. I don't know what this is. What is going on down here? And I have text that's fall. That didn't help at all. So if you do text that's fall, you can do that. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't help at all. So you can see that Cloud's stop broke for a very brief moment, but it wasn't good enough, and it rejoined to make Cloud's stop again. This revert I do not understand. I mean, I can do Baba's text as revert, so that means that all the text that used to be a different object reverts. So now we have this alternator going. Is it helpful? I don't think so, but you know, it's there. I don't know. I've been looking at this puzzle kind of idly for a bunch of minutes, because it really seems obvious that we're trying to make Cloud as Baba happen by turning Baba into text at the right moment, but text as fall causes such massive problems. It doesn't look like you can do much after text as fall. It's like a bunch of text is lost. You need to keep text as fall anyway for this trick to work. But I don't think you can get the Baba is text is revert thing going on if text is fall. What? Wait, what the? What? What is this trickery? There were no two Babas. This is two Babas stacked on top of each other. The designers are so awful. Seriously, just the worst. And this is also taking advantage of an obscure thing about fall, where if you have multiple stacked objects, they unstack. But that unstack only happens when it's solid, so that's why Baba's fall on its own will not expose the double stack from the start of the goddamn level. So we need to churn from text as fall to text as revert, and also keep Baba Zoo alive. Okay, look at this setup. So now we have Baba Zoo is fall. Well, just look at it. So when I do this, I turn it into Baba is text for just a moment, but then text as fall comes next turn and resets it so that it looks like how it did originally again. Now, because text is revert, the Baba's turn back. And that's what we needed, basically. We're gonna need a larger desync, right? Still, having these two Babas was definitely incredibly needed. There's actually not much room in here. Oh, we can just do that. Alright, we can just do that. Ha 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 ha. You don't need to interface with, like, the two stops being in the bottom right. That was just, like, a distraction. That part of it, anyway. Okay, Breakout team. Huh. Cog is word. Okay, so at the bottom there's cog is word. That means that this cog acts like its text counterpart. So if I do that as Keke, then it turns into Keke. We have wall is stop and pipe is stop, but the pipe is stop is the movable portion. We have a lot of text, like surprisingly, and fear. I hate fear. Fear is going to be super annoying here, but it's probably going to be needed as the way to get this to work. Make cog is push and maybe put it in, but cog is wall will be made because of word, and that doesn't feel good. Maybe it's Keke is push? It's still strange, because you would do this, and then what? How is the Keke supposed to fear in that situation? You know, and go down, because fear is like fear tries to make things fear and move away from it automatically. So if I do Keke fear Keke, that's what happens if I idle. It just automatically tries to move away from the Keke, but there's no way it will move vertically or horizontally in a way I didn't want, or in like the special way. Like let's say I do this, blocking the way. I'm still sure this will not do it. Yeah, it won't like push it down. Why do we have all this? I mean, so this idea of breaking apart pipe is stop is a little annoying, and doesn't really justify cog as word. Could you get the cog through here? A little ridiculous, but I mean, it's a curve just like how this is a curve, so it's equal probability that this works out. I don't know why we need 3 Kekes for this freaking level, though. Not gonna turn. I hope we don't have to deal with stacking nonsense. I was trying to like cog fear Keke like here, but that doesn't like add the down and the right moves to fit in the tunnel. The one special interaction with fear, which is part of the reason it's annoying by the way, is you can do Keke fear Keke in this position, You can see that one of them moves down, the perpendicular direction. And perpendicular Scout died a long time ago. But anyway, there's not enough space in there. Like, there's clearly a pipe blocking the way. So this behavior doesn't even feel like it fits either. You can also do double fear. Not that I know what to do with that either. Okay, look at this spaghetti monster thing. Where do you think the cog is going to go? You're wrong. You're wrong. Anyway, and yeah, I know I could use that same kind of interaction to do cog fear Keke and Keke to make it move over the cog's wall. You know, if I didn't do that, it would just turn into a wall. How's that helpful? Don't I have some weird transformation shenanigans already available anyway? Even text stacking you could do. Not text stacking, but Keke stacking. This is the wrong end. Like, that's just gonna be cog's stop. Unless there's another puzzle where we can secretly change the facing direction. Like if we do Keke's push, put it here, then cog fear Keke. Does it change the facing direction? Seemingly not. Okay, after a new session, and I thought that I needed to put like 2 Kekes onto this spot in the corner, and it was like some impossible nonsense. It's actually much better. Like, this is the spot that we need, and what I didn't notice before was that, like, the pipe and wall actually means something. Like, we want to fear pipe. That's what we need to do, and also, I guess, fear something else, because we need the pipe to fear and something else at the same time. Actually, I should have moved this cog, like, 1 to the left. So, anyway, I guess what we're supposed to do now is just put it in here. I'm not sure why we have 3 Keke. Alright, so here the problem is... Cog's wall is being created. Even though I'm trying to say Keke fear cog and pipe. Maybe cog is pipe? Does that work? Nope. No, because then I can't reach it. Okay, new plan. After this, we're gonna bring 2 Kekes into here. One of which is on this slot. Move this pipe as a stop up. We're gonna stack an and onto here as well. If we do cog as wall, then the word cog is stuck. I've tried so many failing plans with the Kekes. Honestly, Kekes suck. We should have turned them all into cogs from the start. Like, there is no reason to have Keke here. So we can do cog is push, and set up the cogs to say cog is cog like that. Then just spam cogs over here. Our final statement will be cog, fear, cog, and pipe. So cog wants to be here. I think fear can just go here normally. Oh, we don't even need the and if it's gonna stack. Yeah, okay. First of all, we're going to stack this so that we can do cog, fear, cog, and pipe. We also have cog is stop. Like, the actual use of cog is stop is great. So I'm going to want to stack fear and the cog together. Getting it over here. Nope, because we need cog is cog. Even here. I really wanted the Kekes to come into play, but every time would just be stopping like Keke's wall, and it's too bad. But anyway, we can do that. We could have done and, probably, but it's not needed. So that's the thing, right? We have a cog. There is a cog sandwich between a cog and a pipe. The cog and the pipe are both fearing away, leading to perpendicular movement. So there we go. Now pipe and stop is broken, and can bring this part out. Say pipe is win. This was truly a level from hell. So many weird options. The Keke distinction didn't matter because word was overpowered. Oh, there you go. Alright, fly me out. Another maximum security level. This is really stretching the definition of what the prison style level is like. We've got birds which have been recolored to be somewhat redder than before. Why is fear green? It's another fear level. We hate fear levels. So bird is push and pull. So can we make it to the other side? And how do we break this statement in a good way? I think we really do need to make it to the other side. I don't know if like one of them goes up here or something weird like that. So first we should try to figure out what is a way to get past these flags. Probably some nonsense with bird fear bird. But not even Baba can move as a reaction, right? Oh, that's cursed. Or maybe it's all remote motion. If Baba can't move, like, I really don't think Baba can move in response to the birds at all, because Baba isn't push. I don't know what to do. Oh, fear nonsense shakes its head again. We do bird as you? Also fear cloud. Trying to do something with bird feared bird here, but also pull. Clearly that wasn't the direction I wanted. Even if it did reach the edge, what am I hoping for? Okay, well, that did get birds there. Just, it's not the best place to start breaking a statement. Is bird fear cloud a thing? Whoa! Okay, hold on. That's too suspicious. Okay, we wanted to... What? Fear bird, right? Just that? And the timing of that... No, not there. If I push fear into position, then... Cloud stops broken. Woohoo! Whoop-de-doo. There we go. I thought this was gonna be way more annoying. But hey, that was pretty smooth. What the... Okay. Who opens locks and doesn't do anything with it? Why is there a bob? When did this happen? What? This is extremely cursed. The flag's not even on a grid tile. How have you done this? Can we get Baba on top of you now? Or do I need to do the old quit and a restart? Hey, do you see an extra level in here? All I see is broken nonsense. What? Oh, there's the final level in the top right. Goodbye and thank you. Okay, nice art style. All near grass is weak, wall is still. We got one last puzzle. 3 moves. I don't see any grass. I can do Baba's Phantom, start walking through things, but I can't interact anymore. So so Keki needs to go in here and mess with that, I guess. All near grass is weak. It's messing with wall is stop. We can stack moves, can't we? If there's anything that I would want stack, it's Shift and Phantom. Okay, I guess I need to see Weak's interaction first. So if I do move and Phantom on near the grass, I die and nothing even seems to happen. Because that's what Weak is. Weak will die if it overlaps, or if you move into the object. Which does mean that Keke can go and be the Phantom as well. The question is, what can he even do out here? I mean, Wallace Stop's really good at stopping things. And Shift Phantom doesn't do anything here. The thing I'm interested in is if we can get Shift Phantom to be a thing. Okay, so here... Are they stacked now? Tell me they are. So, Shift Phantom. Yep. And it does not let me change Wallace Stop, even with Shift Phantom. Okay, well, we can mess with all this crap, but I bet End will not go through the wall. So we really need to break Wallace Stop somehow, I think. Luckily, you could break Shift Phantom. That's the cool thing about it. Again, that's Shift and Phantom stacked into the same tile. Can you, like, take these Miis in the corner and mess with them, but they don't have any properties to begin with anyway. How weird could this level be? Because I was thinking if we do that, is there a way for the Keki to be Super Phantom Mover? Hope this does not require more stacking. But I'm just saying, what if Keki was moving even more than this? And was able to bounce back? Maybe we gotta stack here. I don't know if we can get away with the other stack. Okay, you know, I know this can't work. You know why? Because I did try moving. And it does not, like, it doesn't bounce. So even if Keki was moving like 6 times, it won't bounce, it'll just die because phantom objects die at the edge of the screen. I don't feel bad about cheating and getting hints at all. This level's using some really cursed stuff that I don't think anyone knows. Well, anyway, first of all, gotta, like, what I just did was stack all of the moves into one. We can get this all out. So it's not this that I thought it was. It's here. So when you do this... Why? It's possible to go on the level border. There's also parallel universes in this game. When objects go out of bounds on the right side, they loop around back to the left 1 tile down. It's on the wiki, so it's fair. You do this. Time it. So that Baba moves in, there we go. Now walls and stop. This game is too evil. Apparently we have some hidden level in there too. So you could turn the level into something. Alright, there's your freaking ending. There is no other bonus, so I'm not going to bother with the transform. Came thinking this was a normal video, then you learn parallel universes exist in this game. Chess Battle Advanced.